Hi there, welcome back to my channel. My name's Hannah and today we are going to talk about the 10 games that I want to purchase for the Nintendo Switch before the next Switch console comes out. I want to say that I have a very small Nintendo Switch collection and I really haven't played too many of the games on the Switch because I primarily play on PC. It's not that I'm just not gaming. I'm just gaming on my PC or my Steam Deck for the most part. So I just need to spend more time playing my Switch games, my 3DS games, but I do play on them. I do. I want to pick up some new Switch games and some of the games that I'm missing from my collection before the next console comes out because I don't have to pay more for them or worry about not being able to find them. I want to have my completed collection before the next one comes out so that I could dedicate that time and money into the next console. And I know it'll probably be backwards compatible, but there's something about getting this generation's games with this generation's console before the next one. So these are just 10 games that I probably will pick up sometime within the next 6 months. And then there also are a few games that are in full franchises or series that I would like to get, and I'll just include that in another video. These are kind of just the ones I know I definitely want to pick up and play, and yeah, I'm really excited. And if there are any games that you're missing from your collection for the Nintendo Switch and you want to pick up before the next one, definitely let me know in the comments below. The first game on my list is Cooking Mama Cookstar. There's a lot of controversy with this game just for legal reasons, so I don't think that I can pick this game up new anymore. I don't think they're making any full copies. I don't think they're still printing copies of Cooking Mama Cookstar, but I have seen it at a used game store and I should have yoinked it up, but I didn't, and now I regret it. I definitely want to get it. You guys know I love Cooking Mama. I love little cooking games, so I want to get Cooking Mama Cookstar, add it to my collection because it might be harder to get it when the Switch is no longer the primary Nintendo console being promoted, or it might just be harder to get in the future. I feel like now that it's a rare game, I don't actually know how rare it is. I don't know what I'm saying. I want to get Cooking Mama Cookstar, and it would just be fun to play, especially if I end up collecting all of the Cooking Mama games and the other games within the Cooking Mama universe, the Cooking Mama verse. I think it would be really great to have Cooking Mama Cookstar in my collection, and so my eyes are peeled. I'm looking for this game actively on eBay, used game stores, stuff like that. We'll see if we can get it. This game, number 2, is kind of a twofer, so I have 2 games. In this one, it's kind of 3 actually. I just want the Luigi Mansion games for the Switch. I have Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, I think is the name of it, for the 3DS, and everyone told me that that one isn't the best one to play and that people kind of don't like it. And I know the third Luigi's Mansion just got released for the Switch, so I'd like to just get all the games because one, spooky Haunted Mansion vibes, and also it's just a beloved game series, I guess, and I want to be included. I want to be included on all of the people who really love Luigi's Mansion, and I just want to pick it up. So I will be adding those to my collection eventually one day, hopefully. If I could get them bundled, like if someone's selling them on eBay in a little bundle, I would love to yoink that up. I'll probably be starting to look for Nintendo Switch games on eBay, shift my focus from collecting DS, 3DS games to Switch games, and also PlayStation games, but that's a separate thing. I don't really want to play the Luigi's Mansion games, and I've heard really good things about them, so they seem really fun. This next one, I'm not gonna defend myself. I want the Princess Peach Showtime game. I know that it didn't really meet a lot of people's expectations, but I really want to let girl boss Princess Peach live her best life, and I would love to see more Princess Peach games in the future. So I do want to pick this up because one, I want to play the Princess Peach game from the DS, and I think it would just be nice to kind of not compare and contrast because they're different games on different consoles from different times, but kind of see how Peach has evolved in gaming and in the Mario franchise. So I do want to pick up the Princess Peach Showtime game and give that a try. Plus, girly games are important and I want to play that. I want to play it. That's all. I don't need to justify it. But yeah, she's a girl boss. We love girl bosses in gaming. My fourth game is also multiple games. But I'm only including it in like the number 4 slot. It's technically more than that. So it's actually all of the Pikmin games. I've never played a Pikmin game before, but they look really, really fun and I want to try to play all of them. So Nintendo has 1 and 2 paired together in one game, and then they have 3. I don't know if it's called something special, but it's the 3rd one and then the 4th one. And I want to get all of them and then play through all of them and kind of talk about my experience playing all of them. I really loved Liz the Lass's video where she played through all the Pikmin games, and I had never seen Pikmin or watched Pikmin or seen anyone play Pikmin. I've never played it myself. So it was my first experience watching the Pikmin gameplay, and it just looked like a lot of fun, and I want to know why everyone loves this game series so much, so I want to play it too. That's basically what this whole list is just I want to beat the FOMO of everyone loves these games for the most part, and I want to be included. I want to love these games too, and also expand my Nintendo Switch collection because it definitely needs some work. I definitely need to add new games to it, and I also want to get a bunch of indie games. So a lot of the games that I've played on PC have Switch releases, physical Switch releases, and I think it would be really great to, one, support those developers and also have physical copies of the games that I really like if they aren't on any other console, because if they're only on Steam, what am I gonna do if one day something happens to Steam or my computer and then I can't play it? So I would really love to pick up a bunch of these indie games that I love, but I didn't include them on this list. This list is separate. So, but just know that I also want a bunch of indie games. A Little to the Left, Unpacking, there are a bunch of them that I am fiending for, and there are also a bunch of games that aren't out yet or that are coming out in the next couple months in the kind of the last wave of Switch releases, and I'm not including them in this list either. So this list is only for just kind of popular-ish games that I want to play, or games from series that are well loved. I don't know why I'm yapping so much about this, but I am just really happy to be talking about this. The next game, what number is this? 1, 2, 3. The 5th game that I want to get for the Switch before the next Switch comes out is Pokemon Shining Pearl. Pearl was one of my first Pokemon games ever, so getting the remake of it I think would be really awesome, and I generally want to get a bunch of the Pokemon games that came out during the Switch era, even if they weren't that popular, or you know, they were compared to their older counterparts as not being as good as those. So I want to get all of them, not necessarily getting both in each edition. Like, I don't want Pearl and Diamond, I just want Pearl because I had Pearl growing up, but I want to get one from each set, I guess is the way to describe it. I really want to get Shining Pearl and play it, and Piplup's my boy, so I really want to re-experience that game. It doesn't come in the graphics that I wish it came in. Like, I wish it was just a remastered, pixelated game, but I understand that that's not the direction that Pokemon's going in, so it's fine, but it just hurts. Like, why do they look like that? I also wish it was kind of similar to the style of Arceus or even Sword and Shield. I think that would just have looked a lot better and would have been more interesting, but I understand that it's a remake. So it's fine, it's okay, but I do want to pick that up eventually. I think that'll probably come sooner than some of these other ones because it's been out for so long. On the same note, for number 6, I either want to pick up Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I don't know which one I want. I don't really have a preference, nor do I really care which one it is, but I do want to pick up one of these games and try it and just see what it was all about, because I've heard some people really love it, and I've also heard some people don't really love it. A lot of these Pokemon games I feel like are really polarizing, and there are some people who love them and some people who don't really like them. I think I'm gonna like them. I think it doesn't take a lot for me to like a game. Like, I like so many games. There are really only a few games in my gaming experience that I've completely did not finish, and we can go over that one day. We can talk about that one day, but I will stick out a game for a long time and defend that game even if it's not the best game I've ever played, because I just like playing games and having unique experiences. So I don't know. The 7th game is another Pokemon game and it is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. I've never played a Mystery Dungeon game ever, but I really want to play a Mystery Dungeon game, and this would just be really convenient to have the Switch version of a Mystery Dungeon game and potentially play it on stream or play for fun or do whatever I want with it and enjoy it. I've never played a Mystery Dungeon game, and I feel like I probably should have. I know my friends growing up had them and they really liked them. I don't know why I never got into it, but I like the concept, I like the mechanics, I like the idea of what mystery dungeon games are, and I want to pick one up. I want to play some of the most recent ones, and then eventually play through the older ones as well, if I can, if I have the time. But the mystery dungeon games just seem like a lot of fun, and I want to play them. I don't know, I'm just like, yeah, this is the game I want to play. It seems fun, and I think some people like it, so I want to play it. That's what all of these games really is. That's what all of these games really are. I want to play this game. I want to get this game. Not necessarily that any of these games are going to be super, super rare and worth a lot of money one day, and I want to get them. I feel like a lot of the videos that I've seen on YouTube are 10 Nintendo Switch games that are super rare and that you should buy now so that they're not super expensive when the next Switch comes out. These are just very normal, very standard games that I want to add to my collection before they're just like a little bit harder to find. Who knows, maybe they'll even be easier to find, but I'm not gonna take any chances because you never know what games might just suddenly become super popular. Even older games, like you never know with the age of social media what games are just gonna become a cult classic and everyone's gonna want to get the game. It's weird. It's weird that some games are super, super expensive and then some games are super cheap and they came out in the same time and they're from an older console. So I'm gonna get these games hopefully before, if ever, they go up in price. Number 8 is Stardew Valley. I know this is an indie game. I do have this on PC, but I love Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is so fun. I've sunk hundreds of hours into Stardew Valley, and I believe it's finally getting its full update on console, so that'll be nice. And I definitely want to pick it up and have a physical copy of Stardew Valley because I think it's important in the sphere of indie gaming history, and I also think it's important in the sphere of cozy gaming history, and to have a physical copy of that just in case anything ever happened to Steam or my computer, to have that in my collection, and just to have a copy to show, hey guys, I really love this game so much that I got it in my hands. Like I have a physical copy of it. That's why I want to get it. I also just think it would be nice to have it and be able to play it on my TV if I wanted to, or yeah, because I have it on my Steam Deck because I have it on Steam. I've played Stardew Valley on my Steam Deck, which also is a really great experience. If you have a Steam Deck and you're looking for games to play on your Steam Deck, you should play Stardew Valley. It's a really good time. I would highly recommend it. I would also like to have it on my Switch and have the copy, the cartridge, the case, maybe even one of those fancy deluxe copies that comes with some books and stuff. Like I kind of want to start collecting game guides and pamphlets of games that I really love and have them on a coffee table or my bedside table or just on display. I think that would be nice, and I would love to learn more about the game, the little inside scoops that come in the little guides. So I kind of want to do that. So maybe I'll look for one of those copies of the guide as well. Number 9 on my list is Super Mario Bros. Wonder. This is kind of like also and other Super Mario Bros. Games for the Switch. I've never played a Super Mario Bros. Game, so I was kind of like, which ones do I get? And Wonder looked really fun, and I believe it had really good reviews, but I'm also open to other Mario games on the Switch, or Super Mario Bros. Games on the Switch. I think they'd just be nice to have and play and experience, but Wonder looked really fun. It looked really quirky. I remember it came out and then everyone was really raving about it. I don't know if that's true or not, but I think I'd like to pick it up. But also, if I don't get Wonder, I would also be okay with other Super Mario Bros. Games, just because I don't have anything to kind of base my experience off of. I'm okay with anything. I just want to try one. I just want to try one of the games, so there's that. Number 10, the final game of the 10 Switch games. 10-ish. I didn't weigh more than 10. It ended up being like 15, I guess, almost, because I included all the Pikmin games and also the multiple Luigi's Mansion games. But we're just gonna say 10 because it makes more sense, okay? The 10 games that I want to pick up before the next Switch. Number 10 is The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't played Breath of the Wild yet. We don't have to go into depth about it because we already talked about this so many times on my channel. I will play it, and I do want to get my hands on a physical copy of Tears of the Kingdom now, because playing it will come eventually once I play through Breath of the Wild. I feel like I'll play through Breath of the Wild and I'll really want to play Tears of the Kingdom. So I don't want to miss the opportunity to pick it up. Hope maybe pick it up at a cheaper price. I don't know. I want to get it eventually, add it to my collection, and just have them together. Especially if they continue any other future Zelda games on the next Switch console. I feel like playing the 2 most recent like open world versions of Zelda would be really great. I also would be open to Link's Awakening and also the most recent one that came out. I don't know what it's called. It's the one about Zelda. It's called Echoes of Wisdom. I would also be open to picking that up because we love a female main character. We love Zelda having her own game. I wish it was more Breath of the Wild style, but I haven't even played Breath of the Wild, so what do I know? You know, I'm just talking about things that I want and things that I have. I'd like to pick that up. I'd be open to other Zelda games on the Switch because I was about to say I have 0 Zelda games on the Switch. I have Breath of the Wild. I just haven't played it. I would be open to other ones and getting to play through various ones. I also think that you can play with Nintendo Switch Online some Zelda games from Nintendo Switch Online. I think I started one and I didn't get very far, like maybe like 5 minutes of gameplay. I would like physical copies of games so that I can have them in my collection. So there's that. But those are the 10 games that I'm kind of gonna be looking out for and hopefully picking up in the next couple months and talking about in the future in maybe a game haul, I don't know. But I would really love to expand my Switch collection, especially with the next Switch getting announced hopefully soon. I swear I thought it was gonna happen by now, and with all the leaks and stuff, I'm just waiting. So I'm very excited. Hopefully it's cool. Hopefully it's something different. I don't know. I'm excited to see what the gimmick is going to be for the next Switch, or I don't know. Are there any games that you're looking forward to playing and picking up before the next Switch comes out to kind of complete your Switch collection? Let me know in the comments below. Hopefully they announce a thing very soon and give us just a little teaser, just something to get us ready to finish out the Switch's life cycle. I hope you have an amazing, wonderful day. If you want to check out my Twitch, it'll be linked down below in the description. You can check me out on all my socials. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great day. Okay, bye.